Your family should thank you because you're about to learn how to cook clams in 15 minutes or less. My dad's
豉汁炒蜆
clams in black bean sauce is a surprisingly quick and easy recipe, a symphony of fresh clams and fermented black bean sauce for that rich umami flavor you crave. First, we'll start with the clams.
2磅嘅蜆嚟嘅，你就俾啲水咁樣浸佢，浸完咧再洗佢，有啲沙喺度。
We'll soak our clams in room temperature water for at least 10 minutes to make them release the sand and dirt inside.
How do you store clams if you're not going to cook them immediately?
你好似我咪喺街場買翻嚟咪成袋咁擺喺雪櫃咯。
都有啲可以俾水養住佢係嘛？
唔需要啊，水養咧就一個好處就係佢可以吐咁啲沙出嚟。
For more expert tips like this on how to store all sorts of ingredients like seafood, meat, and spices, check out our course on ingredient prep and food safety in the CANTO Cooking Club. To get access, learn more at club.madewithlau.com.
咁喺度咧就開始切嗰啲材料、啲配料喎。我哋先切薑，先1嘅安士就夠噶啦，少少呢片就好啦。先切絲。
After cutting into slices, we'll stack them up and slice into thin strips.
然之後切薑蓉喎。
Then turn those strips 90 degrees and mince.
裝好。蒜頭咧就2粒。
First, we'll smash and peel the garlic cloves.
呢個根嗰度咧切咗佢唔好要嗬。
We'll trim off the hard parts of the garlic first, then we'll mince. Next, we'll chop up some chilies.
辣椒仔2個。嗱，如果你唔食辣嘅咧，就唔好俾。如果食辣啲咧，俾多啲嚇。我就俾2個㗎嘛啦。
We'll dice these up and discard the stems.
葱白切粒。
Next, we'll dice up just the white parts of 3 green onions.
洋葱咧就少少就夠啦，都係有啲 colour 嘅啫。你可以唔俾自己做。
We'll chop up some red onion next.
呢個又係切粒。
To dice onions, my dad makes multiple slices almost all the way through, leaving us with strips of onion on the bottom. Then he turns the whole thing perpendicular and cuts through those strips to dice the whole piece.
Next,
we'll dice up about 1/5 of a red bell pepper for a pop of color. Like the other ingredients, we'll first cut into strips, then rotate perpendicular to dice. Once we're done with the cutting, we can create the mouth-watering sauce.
嘢就切好晒啦，就加埋個 sauce 嗬。
To a bowl, we'll add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1/4 cup of water. Then we'll mix it all together.
生海蜆咧，用2個茶匙生粉，俾2個湯匙嘅水上去，開咗個風生粉。
We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
啲蜆咧，你而家咧浸咗咁耐咧，就留起佢啦，留佢過嚟。
After 10 minutes of soaking, we'll remove our clams from the water.
Fifi from Patreon asks, what kind of clams should be used?
蜆就好多種嘅蜆，喺大啲香港啊嗰啲地方選擇就多啲。喺美國呢個地方選擇就唔係好多。你 Costco 就係一樣喺度擺度一樣就一樣。
我睇咗喺99咧就細啲嘅個蜆啊 ，Savvy 咧就大啲嘅 ，Costco 呢個咧就係 moderate size。So I think I like this one. This kind of size, not too big, not too small. 爹哋啊，呢個餸係咪可以用唔同嘅蜆都得係嘛？
係，可以食蜆即係食嘅味道啫嘛。就係蜆唔係一定係要豉汁喎，豉汁整蜆湯就得喎，蒸蛋又得喎。
Today, my dad's using cockles as clams were unavailable at this time. You can tell that they're cockles as they are hard-shelled with radiating ridges. They're functionally the same as clams, so don't worry if you're in a pinch. But we say use whatever looks fresh and tasty. If you're looking for sustainable seafood options, make sure to reference the Seafood Watch website.
好啦，材料菠蘿準備好晒，而家開始準備煮蜆。煮蜆之前咧，先將啲蜆飛個水佢。
We'll pour in 8 cups of boiling water into our wok.
而家開猛火嗬。凡係飛水嘅時候咧，話俾大家聽，多啲唔得水，多啲咁水佢就快脆啲熟。嗱，如果少水咧，佢就煮時間長啲先至熟。好啦，水滾，我而家倒啲蜆落去嗬。
When the water boils, we'll add in the clams.
飛水咧就等佢 裂開下邊有啲沙，有少少沙度，將個沙吐晒出嚟，咁樣炒起上嚟咧，佢就更加容易嚇，冇咁多沙，唔好理佢，咁佢整咧，只佢一陣間就得㗎啦，佢就自動會都裂開口㗎啦。
We'll gently stir the clams so they all get cooked evenly.
Shirley and Kath from the CANTO Cooking Club asked, how do you pick fresh clam?
但係話嗰啲中國嘅超市，佢哋用啲水咁浸住啲蜆喺度，你睇到嗰隻蜆係開口，你摸下佢嗰隻口就係生蜆啦。我哋呢啲蜆都係生嘅，隻都生鮮，佢就唔使水浸住。買翻嚟都係一樣，我都係擺雪櫃。
咁如果生就係開咗口嘅，
唔一定，有啲開口，啲唔係死㗎。開咗口佢真係只不過喺度呼吸。你摸下佢就合翻埋啦。你就算硬有經驗嘅買翻嚟嘅蜆味咧，未必個粒係生嘅。
Once they start to open up, we can take them out. This was about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes for us.
嗱，開始啦，開始有啲裂開㗎啦。係嘛？裂開嗰啲，我哋咪先執起佢出嚟先咯，係嘛？
If you don't have iron hands like my dad, you can take out the open clams with a slotted spoon or spider strainer.
佢有啲蜆攞翻嚟係有啲會係已經死咗㗎啦，死咗別佢就會臭啦嘛。
如果唔開咁係臭定係你可以？
開要搣開佢先知道嗱。
Should you eat unopened clams, or is it a sign that they're bad?
你撩開佢係聞到佢係唔臭，唔可以食得咯。你撩咪
但呢度有唔開口嘅細佬。
Get it? Yeah.
嗱，呢粒用呢咪食得咯。
點樣？你點樣知啊？因為冇味。
嗱，冇味啊嘛，冇臭味啊嘛。呢個起碼食得咯。
阿 Randy 試下，嗱你試下。
Okay, so okay.
佢先唔食啊，我食得。嗱，
等爹哋試下，睇下佢有冇味啊？
冇事啊。
Okay.
好啦，新火得㗎啦。你全部你慢慢佢就會自動吐開啦嘛，只不過佢係遲少少咁啫嘛。
My dad turns the heat off after boiling for about 3.5 minutes and continues to remove clams even if they're still closed.
一開嗰陣時係已經熟啦。
係啊，9成熟啦已經。OK， 留起佢，一搣佢就得㗎啦。
如果唔開咁，你可以
搣咗佢啦，唔可以搣佢咯。
Now we'll open any unopened ones by hand.
如果好似呢啲咁咧，你就用手指夾得啦。
Or pry them with a small knife.
佢擺得好實嗰啲咧，你就用佢刀就輕撩㗎啦。喺夾口度一撩佢就開㗎啦。
你用咁揦咁轉個刀。
撩佢呢一撩咪得咯。
At this point, you can also do a smell test of the ones you manually opened. If it has a bad odor, it's best to just discard those clams. Now we can start the stir fry.
我哋而家開始炒啦，開大火。
We'll heat the wok on high.
隻鑊燒熱啦，唔使開到燒慢火。俾2個湯匙啲油上去。
After adding oil, we can start to add our aromatics.
蒜頭、薑、葱粒，開慢火啲，爆香就係呢啲先。
We'll stir fry the aromatics for just 15 to 20 seconds.
慢火，俾豉汁，
幾多？
俾1個湯匙多啲啦，唔使攞2個湯匙，太多會鹹。咁炒香佢，炒香豉汁。
This dish is called 豉汁炒蜆in Cantonese because we're cooking the clams in a classic Cantonese black bean sauce. They're not actually black beans, but fermented soybeans that have turned black. Their strong flavors and extreme saltiness are typically paired with garlic, ginger, and chili, making the sauce a flavor bomb of umami and rich, fragrant elements. You'll find other stories of Cantonese cuisine's love affair with fermented black beans in many of our recipes, ranging from beef chow fun with gravy to our Chinese stuffed peppers. We'll stir fry with the sauce for another 15 to 20 seconds, then add our red onions.
俾埋啲洋葱，
followed by the red bell peppers.
椒，俾埋落去，炒香佢，唔好猛火炒就一下就燶晒啦。嗱，中火炒，好啦，炒到而家咧就 OK 㗎啦。
After another 30 seconds of stir frying, we can add the clams.
俾啲蜆落去咯喎。
Then we'll mix them in gently with everything.
撈勻佢。
Shirley from the CANTO Cooking Club asks, how do you get rid of the fishy taste and smell?
煮之前咧，你就一定好似我咁飛過水佢。煮嘅時候咧，一定係要落啲薑啊、蒜頭啊，咁爆翻香佢。總之你有啲胡椒粉啦，佢唔會腥嘅啫。倒完之後咧，我就俾埋啲汁上去咯。頭先夠個汁，好大火啲。
We'll turn the heat to high and mix in the sauce.
點解而家大火啊？
開大火咗，佢煮翻滾佢起汁噶啦嘛。而家開始試一試個味，夠唔夠味？
Now we can have a taste test of the sauce to see if it needs any adjustments.
Good. 好啦，而家咧就俾埋個生粉水上去啦。
點解倒啲出嚟啊？
睇下佢多唔多，如果唔多先夠俾。因為炒蜆咧太多汁又唔好，冇汁又唔好，知道嘛？
Now we'll pour in a bit of our slurry while stirring the sauce.
嗱，我如果覺得佢已經夠結啦，太結咧又唔好啊，一撇嘢咁啦，知唔知啊？
你有冇加晒？
嚇，冇俾晒。啲生粉水嘅嘢你唔要睇，有時唔一定要夠幾多俾幾多，再俾少少啦，再俾少少 ，OK， 咁就搞啦。唔好係咁炒係咁炒佢啫係嘛？如果係咁炒咧，啲蜆嗰啲肉咧就會走晒出嚟啦。
After just 2 minutes of stir frying the clams with the sauce and slurry, we can add our final seasonings.
好啦，關火，俾埋油1個茶匙，再俾1個茶匙嗰啲油上去，咁樣就可以上碟啦。
Now we can transfer the clams to a serving plate, and definitely don't forget to add every last drop of the delicious sauce.
喂，朋友們，豉汁炒蜆就整好咗啦，希望大家中意。紅堆落嚟好吃飯咯！
Love you. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thumbs up.
And thumbs up. Don't forget thumbs up, Daddy.
YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our wok stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.